Welcome to the A3R for the week ending for May. I am Scrivian. I am the co-guild leader of Insomnia on the Taiyang server, and I'm here to bring you the news of everything that's been going on in guild and kind of on Taiyang a little bit. First things first, Taiyang server is active and fun and lots of excitement going on at sea. We've got ships being built, lots of mythic sails and divine and epic and legendary sails and cannons and other things happening. So the seas are picking up. I know people are kind of concentrating on the events and what's going on when you have the PvP event once a day, and then of course the run to Freedich twice a day, and things like that. So it's pretty exciting to see a lot of things going on the server. We're hoping, we were talking last night in guild chat, hoping that with all the upgrades and things that we're seeing on the sea, that we will have a lot more excitement. I know some of our merchants say that they have been chased down by clippers because, you know, getting the whole speed boost and sea propellant and all those other things. Good job to Yaz and the rest of you who are out there doing treasure hunting and finding patterns and getting everything in for yourselves in the guild and getting your ships designed. And congrats on Kurz and his 2 mythic sails that he spent a lot of gold on doing. But, you know, hey, you earn doing lots of regrades and doing all the other stuff like that you get good stuff. So congrats to everyone else who's also working on the ships and stuff going on. So what else has been going on this week? We had it was a week off for castle sieges, so we had no defense to do, no planning or anything else. So it's kind of good. We've got all the consumables ready to conduct the defense if we need to. Around the castle, we have dropped a large amount of land. We have a large number, I should say, of farms that have gone down or now set up for family farming up in the calm lands. And what we're looking to do is taking advantage of the new Archeum trees and the rumbling sapling trees. And what we've found is a pretty good return on the investment of getting those things. Currently, we're working strictly on donations, but I think we'll probably buy some as a guild as long as trees are under a certain amount of gold. We'll probably buy some to keep those farms going. Now, the goal of this project, the whole thing is, it was kind of a recommendation by Jexodus and Doom Hunter and a couple of other folks, and we kind of talked about it over the weekend. You probably heard it. Yeah, there's my phone. Talked about it over the weekend about what we're going to do and how we can help the guild a little bit more. And we know Archeum's always been a sore subject, or it's been a pain in the butt for crafting. So what we're doing is we came up with a point system. We have it's all laid out in the forums. Please go to the forums and check it out. It lays out that Jexodus is the Quartermaster, which means he's going to be kind of controlling the guild supplies. We'll have a running inventory of Archeum that will be available. This Archeum is being provided to the guild. He's spending his labor to farm the trees. The Archeum trees that are donated by all of you who are opening coin purses and getting trees. For anyone who donates, when you donate a tree or you donate a regrade cooker, you earn a certain number of points. If you go on guild water runs, when we do the guild events to do water the trees or to plant the trees and those kinds of things, you earn a certain number of points. And then you can actually spend those points. You talk to Jexodus, find out what your balance is. And you can spend those points to actually take Archeum out of the warehouse for use in crafting. Later on, we will expand this into weapons and armor and crafting and some other things that we're looking into right now. Again, the plan's laid out in the forums. Please check that out and see what that's all about. So that's it. So that program is in place and actually in its infancy stage. We do have the land. Like I said, we got the land grabs now. We're getting stuff set up in Diamond Shores to be ready to put the guild hall down there. We're going to be working with Razor. We got to get some Freedich runs in so we get those saffron packs turned in. So he gets the 3,000 guild to start. We're ready to go. We know we're down to probably 5 weeks now before we see 1.7b. Not sure how much testing we're going to see on that or exactly how much content's actually going to be included. I find it hard to believe that there'd be as much content as what we got in 1.7a. It should just be like the icing on top of the cake. We get the Leviathan and some other stuff that comes in there. So it should be kind of the timber coops coming in 1.7b, they stated. So it should be kind of interesting to see all that stuff when it comes in. That's it. I mean, within the guild, we did a couple Serpentis runs this week. We did know some Sea Drown Love this weekend. We've done library farming. We were doing that last night. Trade pack runs or trade runs are still going on land and at sea. We stopped KOS for about a day on sleepers and then realized that it was not good guild policy. We coordinated with our alliance members and we all agreed that it's not going to work. The current proposal for peace in the East is not acceptable to us, and so sleepers remains on our kill on sight list. So if you see their fishing boats or merchant ships, feel free to go ahead and attack those and attack them on the continent as well. Everyone else is pretty much off limits. Again, we are still supporting the East, and meaning that we protect the East as well. As long as Sleepers is working with the West, that is not protecting the East. That is helping to gear up our enemies on the West, and yeah, it's not going to work. So Cyber's trying to take advantage of the situation, and we're not going to allow that. We'll continue working with our allies. We had good fun this week. We held Freedich a couple of times, got involved in that. Miss Marrow popped a few times, and that worked out, and it was really fun. I encourage you to take advantage of those things on weekends, especially if you're only available on the weekends to do those kinds of things. See what times they are. I'll try to get Miss Marrow on the calendar. I don't currently have it on there. I've got the Freedich Gold Trader times, which they seem to be accurate. I couldn't tell if it was +1 or -1 on those things. And then also the shoot, I've got something else on the calendar. Oh, the Sea of Graves, Galleon PvP event. Look on there. Worked with Yaz. Yaz is trying to coordinate some ghost ship runs. We needed to do that. It looks like a couple of the pieces we're looking for: radars for our merchants, drop off of ghost ships, and some other stuff. Some rudder I want for my Galleon drops off of ghost ships. So take a look and watch those things. Other than that, a lot of excitement. I mean, things going on. The guild is busy. The guild is on. People are on during the day. We had 10 on this morning. We've had 26, 30 on in the evenings. So get in touch with everyone. Talk, chat. Again, I encourage you to jump into TeamSpeak and talk with everyone. And if you don't want to talk for whatever reasons you want, again, you always listen. That's what Yaz has been doing the entire time. Yaz is one of our most active members in doing everything. Again, if you start looking at what else you can do, the achievement system is there. There are ways to go back and get achievements or work on achievements and do that kind of stuff, or run dungeons or do all kinds of, just so much stuff to do right now. I mean, it's almost information overload on for me personally to get involved and look at all the different things you can do. There's so much stuff you can do, and it's still very exciting. We heard rumor that we may have some of our older members coming back, and that would be awesome. I would look forward to them coming back, joining the guild again and get going. This weekend there should be a siege on Sunday, so plan for that. Potentially if we get called in to help with Revive. The other castle, of course, is owned by Turkey Boys, so that's probably not going to be an issue. I don't think we're going to attack them or do anything with them right now. Maybe down the road we might just do it for fun. Or fun, I say fun. If we attack a castle, we plan on taking the castle. But right now it looks like if we have to defend Revive, we'll defend Revive, and if not, then it'll be another Sunday off. Fishing extravaganza on Saturday. Good tip from Skokie. You don't have to do the whole thing. I mean, 2 hours is a long time to sit there and fish, especially if you don't have 90K fishing or now higher. Up to 180K, where you got the most efficient, best chance, and highest rods, and blah 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 blah. Encourage you, when the fishing event's going on sometime in the 2 hours, go over to the event, get your free lures, catch your 10 lures, or even catch one. You get the minimum amount of coins every week, and you'll be able to buy that mermaid bathtub in a little while, a little bit longer than everyone else. No word on new boxes or anything coming in. Again, donation program if you get regrade trees or regrade cooker. Archeum trees or regrade cookers. Send those to Jaxodis. He's keeping track of all those donations. Do not send them to me, please. We looking a couple of things we'll be doing with guild funds. As I said, we will probably be buying some more trees. I'll be doing that here shortly, and I will also be subsidizing the farms that are being utilized as guild farms up there, because it's a lot of taxes, and we're over than we're currently at 130%. We may end up raising it eventually, so that's going on. And other than that, quick warning to the guild: we have a thief in the guild. Some trade packs have popped up missing or have gone missing over the last week. So keep an eye out, see who's on, see who's doing what. And if you're stealing from the guild, seriously, you need to stop now while you're a little bit ahead, because if we catch you, we will basically put you kill on sight from us, and we'll let all of our alliance members know the same thing, and you will just have a miserable time playing from now on. And really, don't steal from the guild. We're all pretty friendly. If you need something, let us know. If you need help with something, let us know. But stealing from the guild is a no-no. It is part of the game, and we know that it is part of the game. But we will take the appropriate action that we need to make sure that it doesn't happen anymore. I hope everyone's having a great week in gaming. I look forward to seeing you all this week as we continue doing our stuff. I should have 1 or 2 Serpentis runs. Again, I want to get a Seadron Love in sometime. Record Keeper Rin, for those of you who need to do it. Hanak is also a library boss, and there's a couple other library bosses we should get in there and start doing the 10-man instance. Everyone have a great week in gaming. I look forward to seeing you all in game, talking in TeamSpeak, and whatever, just having a good time. Bye.
To roll, but the music hit, had the blunt still lit. Who the fuck driving home? So shady. Cause when the molly hit, I got to feel those hips, but my girlfriend keeps calling my phone. But fuck it, I'm not going home. Round by round we go, the Henny's in control. Round by round we go, come let me take control. Got the I can't pull away. Deep inside, I want to stay.